Start by vacuuming or sweeping the floor thoroughly with a Bona Micro Plus mop to remove loose dirt and grit. Using a new, clean string mop and bucket filled with full-strength prep, apply Bona prep over 3-foot by 24-foot sections of the floor. Be careful not to apply too heavily, and be sure to overlap sections of the floor to ensure no areas are missed. Proper application provides a surface that appears damp. After dampening, use a standard speed buffer with a Bona conditioning pad to scrub the floor. The floor should appear to be slightly wet after scrubbing it. If it does not, you may not have applied enough Bona prep with the string mop. Stop and apply more prep, then try scrubbing again. You do not need a vacuum during this step. This process cleans the floor to ensure any foreign material is removed. It also conditions and prepares the old finish to optimize the adhesion of traffic. After applying prep, immediately tack the floor with a Micro Plus mop, dampen with prep before it dries. Be sure to work the leading edge of the mop to collect dirt and debris in a fashion that does not allow the dirt to escape and redeposit on the floor area that you have already tacked. This will ensure optimal pickup of any dirt or residue. Abrade the floor once it is dried with a buffer or auto scrubber using 2 Bona conditioning pads, one driving the other, so that the pad more effectively contours to the surface of the flooring. Beveled edges and any visibly unabraded areas that can't be reached by the buffer should be done by hand. This step will ensure the abrasion of edges next to any overwood and in the grain pattern, and optimize adhesion of the finished top coat. Use a Bona DCS vacuum system or a Bona back vac attached to your buffer to minimize dust when using a buffer. It is important to check the maroon pad frequently. If you notice heavy buildup or loading on the pad, the floor may be contaminated. Do not proceed with the prep process until you reassess the floor and the contaminant is identified and removed. Again, using a Bona Micro Plus mop dampened with Bona prep, inspect the entire floor for trouble spots such as residues, puddles of prep, or marks that were not removed. If you notice trouble spots, do not proceed until they are cleaned up, removed, and remedied. Your goal is a very clean, dry surface, free of any contaminant, loose fibers, or small objects that could be seen in the finish.